We simply have to focus on this man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Northampton Town up against Aston Villa.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Good luck. Thanks.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Marcelo Brozovic plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park, and handed the role of lone striker is Danny Ings. And so the battle commences. Well, it was completely miscontrolled. Disappointing. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. And given away. You can't help feeling, when you look at the table, that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
Kroos couldn't keep it. Traore. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Short corner favoured. Heel. This is Kroos. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And a fantastic diving save. And fired over by Kroos. And still dangerous. Renato Tapia. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, can they be creative from here? And teammates to play it to. It's looking promising. Kroos. Precise ball movement. Traore. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Still passing it around with authority. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Heel. Now Brozovic. This looks interesting. And a chance to whip it in here. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Heel. Jules Koundé on the ball. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Oh, but they've lost it now. Delightful pass. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Toni Kroos. Brozovic. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can they put it away? And I think the threat has been averted. Dangerous looking attack. Now a decent position. Well, they took a touch on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Doing well to keep possession.
Well, as you can see, Aston Villa have really dictated the play, but their attacking play has been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
And so it is, the first half story. And so the... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Now Romero with it. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Brozovic. Oh, showing excellent vision. And they could do damage. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Over it comes. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, the fee is reported to be around about £60 million.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Northampton Town facing Manchester United.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
With the owner of the silver hatchback with the licence plate GR55JKK.
Creative look about this.
Security guard. Thank you.
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. And they need to get tighter here. Good physical play. Unable to keep the ball. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Aston Villa facing West Ham United. Promising looking attack. But they dealt with the threat posed. Renato Tapia. Now Brozovic. Ings. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Over the touchline for a throw. In. Now he must favour the cross. An inability to keep hold of the ball there.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Now, what can they do from here? Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. It's a neat move. And successfully cut out. Brian Heel. Jules Koundé on the ball. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. And teammates to play it to. Ings. He must finish! And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Substitution time it is. Keen to take it short here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Now, when you take the throw-in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. The cross is on. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Can they hit on the break? And forward they go, chasing the game. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. The pass could do damage. And still a chance. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again. And the striker does everything right, hitting it across the goalkeeper, making it difficult for him, and then a player coming in for the rebound. What a good goal it is. Everything right from the striker's point of view.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Absolutely, Derek. It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?